Labeling people and everyone as you pushed out. Hi, everybody. Today's video is very short and sweet, but it's based on a question that I literally just received from one of my subscribers. And he's talking about soulmates and twin flames. And basically, when he viewed his soulmate as a twin flame, it felt like that she was pulling away from him rather than coming back. Now, I just wanted to set the scene here and give you a bit of guidance about what happens when we are labeling people to be something that we don't want to be. So whether that's that they're a narcissist, or that they're really cruel, or that they're unlovable, or that they're a twin flame, or that they are a narcissist, or that they are loving, or that they are kind, or that they are incredible, or that they are amazing, or that they are disrespectful, or that they are, I don't know, whatever it is that you can think of how you want to describe somebody. Confident, cocky, too confident, too cocky, too self-assured, not self-assured enough, low self-worth, that person has high self-worth, whatever it is. Whether it's about a twin flame, which I will just say, a twin flame is an intense soul connection with someone thought to be each other's halves. Now, I labeled a relationship as a twin flame before. And yes, whilst being in a twin flame relationship, if that's what you're going to call it, can be extremely rewarding from a spiritual journey perspective. It can be also very painful, very hard, and with lots and lots of roller coasters. So you'll read a variety of different stories based on people kind of being the runner and the chaser. I don't think it's healthy. And I also, that's my interpretation, my opinion, I don't think it's healthy to label people to be something that you don't want them to be, because we are everyone as you pushed out. So if you are labeling somebody as a narcissist, therefore, they're going to reflect that back to you, and you will start to see more and more evidence, which will be more and more evidence for you to believe that they are that. If you believe that you are with a twin flame and you've got that runner chaser mode going on, you've got, you're learning more about yourself, you're growing, you've got hurts and pains and good bits and bad bits in that relationship based on the fact that you are describing yourself as somebody that's with a twin flame, then that is what is going to be what hardens into fat. If you have friends that are really loving and kind and supportive and genuine and, love spending time with you, that is what is going to harden into fat. Your label is that your friends are loving and kind and supportive and genuine and generous and trustworthy and loyal and just everything you've ever wanted in a group of friends? Or do you describe your friends as unloyal, kind of stabbing you in the back, letting you down at the last minute? However, we are choosing to describe people in our lives is what is going to harden into fat, and that is what is going to reflect back at us. Now, on top of that, we also have our self-concept, which will attract what we believe we are worth. So if we've got limiting beliefs about being in relationships, we've got limiting beliefs about ourselves and having low self-worth, and that we don't value ourselves, that we don't love ourselves, that we don't see ourselves as being worthy of being treated any better than we've already been treated, even though that might be what we want, but we're consistently getting back what it is that we don't want. It is based on our opinions of people, but also our opinion of ourselves, which has literally become our inner world pushed out. Therefore, that has created our outer world. So whether we're labeling people as narcissists, twin flames, soulmates, kind people, hateful people, loving people, cruel people, horrible people, compassionate people, generous people, people that are tight with money, whatever we are doing, we are forming these people to be exactly what we will get reflected back to us. And or we are going to have, if we have a low self-worth, low self-concept, and a lack of valuing, devaluing of ourselves based on things that have happened to us in the past. If we're carrying that around with us, and we have limiting beliefs about ourselves, our worth, our confidence, our intelligence, our beauty, our inner beauty, our outer beauty, how people are going to consistently treat us, you know, whether we can open up our heart to people or not open up our heart and keep guarded, whatever it is, we're going to get that back. And not because we necessarily want that, but based on how we are showing ourselves to the world. So if we have people in our lives that we feel are narcissistic, you have a choice. You can tell the new story that they're not narcissistic, that they are the opposite, that they're loving and kind and they can't do enough for you and they've always got your best interests at heart. Or you can just walk away from them by not, or allowing them to float out of your life, by just not allowing them to penetrate your mind, by not thinking about them. Now, I know in some cases when it comes to people that we don't really want in our lives, we're kind of stuck with them a little bit. So then you might want to just start to revise them a little bit for being kinder and more loving and more thoughtful and more considerate, if that helps you get through the times when you've got to be around them. So yeah, this is just really, really short and sweet. You know, it is, everyone is us pushed out. What we are perceiving about other people, how they're going to treat us, is what we get back. And if we're labeling people to treat us in a particular, to show up in the world in a particular way, that is going to reflect back if we've done enough work to harden that into fact. So if you don't like what you see, if you don't like how people are treating you, you have the choice to revise them. My own opinion, I know that I do label some people in a really kind way and some people in a really negative way. I choose to stay away from the ones that I label negatively because I choose not to revise them, because I don't want to revise them, and that's okay. That's my choice. That's my choice, and that's okay. But if you do want these people in your life and you do want to revise them to be kinder or more loving, then all you need to do is just tell that story. So my own opinion now is, and based on things that have happened to me in my past, is not to label people as anything other than how you want to be treated. So if you feel like you're with a twin flame, maybe drop that label, and you'll see in the runner chaser mode, based on the information that you've read, drop that story. You know, I'm in the most amazing, loving, committed relationship with my SP. They're so kind and thoughtful and so committed to me. I'm everything that I've ever wanted, which is why they stay. You know, tell that story of how supportive and loyal and genuine they are, and how emotionally available they are, and how they're always there and you're always there for them, how you're a team, and you get on so well together. You know, and you can say that about your friends as well. If you've got some friends that are a bit, you know, not acting the way you want them to act, tell the story of how you want them to act. Stop labeling them as the opposite of what it is that you want, and tell the story of what you want. If you don't want to revise them and you want to keep that story about them, that's okay too. This is your life. This is your story. You get to write the script of your life. So if you don't want to change it, that's fine. But if you don't want to see any more kind of negativity or hurts, then focus on that you only attract kind, loving, supportive, genuine, generous, loyal, trustworthy people in your life. You know, that everybody has your back, that everybody values and respects you, you know, that everybody is kind, that you're so in demand by all the people in your life. You know, you've constantly got a diary full of events to go to with all these wonderful people, and you're always being thought of and sought after. You know, tell that story. There you go. That's just a real quick for me. Sorry about the gym kit. I am absolutely back to back today with clients. So I just wanted to get this video out for you all today. Happy Monday, peeps. Please feel free to like, share, comment. I'm sure I'm going to get some comments on this, and subscribe. And I'll be back tomorrow.